Hello, and welcome to the show with me, Jillian Godsil. Today, my guest is Alessandro De Grandi. I'm muffling over his name. Sorry about that. A lovely Italian, beautiful name, which I have mangled so badly, who is the CEO of the Nemesis, Alessandro De Grandi. You are very welcome to the show.
Yeah, perfectly. Perfect. Yeah.
Thank you. So I was looking at your background. You've got a lot of stuff in your background: VR, furniture design, IT, healthcare space. Tell me a bit about your journey into crypto. What happened beforehand?
Oh, I bought my first 2 Bitcoin in on Second Life in 2010,
Oh,
maybe,
wow.
when they were worth less than $1, more or less, only for curiosity. And the approach is Bitcoin and Second Life, which is the first rudimental metaverse in history. Maybe it was destiny. However, I was not so far psyched, and when I resold them, the Bitcoin, a few years later, at the price of 65, if I don't remember, feeling super satisfied, and I convinced that it's been a good deal. But the first approach, it was on metaverse for me for Bitcoin and for cryptocurrencies, and it was a beautiful sensation because something changed in my mind, and I understand that the mass market can make the difference in this type of economy if we move the mass market in this type of economy. And the Nemesis is a very ambitious project because we would like to imagine a new generation of metaverse like what's happened in Second Life, but with new technology, with new opportunity that we have with the cryptocurrencies and with play to earn, for example. And this opportunity, if we can make the beautiful of this type of technology from metaverse and from cryptocurrencies and NFTs and the gamification that's growing all over the world, we can make a new generation of internet. This is the real power of metaverse. If we can use the power of Web 2 and Web 3 merged together, we can have the beautiful experience ever in internet and in the ecosystem of internet and metaverse. This is the point.
So were you always a gamer then, growing up?
Sorry, when?
Sorry, were you always a gamer growing up then?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm not an hardcore gamer because it's another type of work, but I love play and I love all type of gameplay, and especially I love the casual game, and I think that the good connection for metaverse and for mass market and metaverse will be the casual gamer, because and the casual game all around, because if we have the opportunity to move the mass market on the metaverse, the driver will be the gamification. And I think that this is the point that where we have to work. So the user that we have in platform, in our platform, but also in other metaverse right now are a gamer, and because the curve of the curve that the learning curve is very, very low, and the people that are player, are gamer, they know as well how does it work, the metaverse ecosystem. And today the mass market is totally digitalized, and the growth of the gaming industry and the advent of the play to earn is the easy access to exchange for the system. So we have to respect the mass market, and we have to respect the brand idea and move them step by step in this type of new technology and new economy.
So there are like 3 billion gamers in the world, not blockchain, obviously just gamers. So so in your thinking, and I love the way you described your first interaction with Bitcoin in Second Life. It was like almost a spiritual thing for you, I think, emotional thing. So you think that perhaps gaming is the onboarding for the mass market. So it's easier to encourage people to move from traditional games to something like the metaverse and the Nemesis. Sorry. And what I have to say is that from looking on your website, it looks like video gaming. It's not pixelated. So it's what technology are you using behind the Nemesis?
So consider that we work before have our white paper and before to have a real idea of what we want to create. We work for 4 years to the engine that we use on Nemesis. And the idea is that we want to render inside a metaverse as soon as possible the 3D scene that we can create on runtime. This is a technical part that is very important for us, because before to have a white paper, before have a marketing strategy, we think a lot to the product. And this is, I think, what is different from the Nemesis and other metaverse that we are looking around before, because we work a lot on product and without any type of marketing and without any type of strategy in terms of marketing. And we work only on the product and only on the visual idea. After that, we make a lot of tests with people, and we test with our community in phase where we are not where we can't modify the system in function of the market and the revenue. This is very important because a lot of projects have the marketing and the approach of the market sides is important, because they first start with marketing and first start with sell something that they don't have. So you have to create the technology behind the strategy and behind the marketing role. In our case, we change this type of approach because I have a lot of experience in terms of startup, me and also the other founder of the Nemesis, that is Riccardo Zanini. And in other startup, we see this type of problem because you start with an idea and you have to pivot the idea in terms of revenue, and in terms of immediately have a good approach on marketing. But this is not good for the technology, because if you have an idea in terms of technology, you have to figure out the technology, and you have to test the technology before have something in terms of strategy and marketing. And this is what's happening in Nemesis. We create the technology, and now we know what we can do. Now we have the right idea of our potential, and now we are creating the right strategy. So this is not is another type of approach. In terms of crypto, maybe we lost the opportunity to have an ICO, and we lost the opportunity to have a hype on our project like other project. But the point is that now we have the product ready, and now we are not in beta, we are not in alpha. We can release with a brand and with the influencer, with a strategic partner immediately.
That was a question I was going to ask. So you're not in a beta. You could go live any moment.
Absolutely. You can. We are the first metaverse ready for the cryptocurrency, and not only for the cryptocurrency, because this is another point, another approach that we find in our in this year. A lot of metaverse have the approach only on the crypto market and only on crypto and NFTs. We know that the mass market is still on social network, and the adoption of the social network versus cryptocurrencies is an enormous gap. And we know that the brand are scared about cryptocurrencies, but they love it because there are a lot of opportunity and is a huge market. But if you talk with a big company in terms of NFT, for example, they know that is a big opportunity, but they are a lot of scared because, for example, just only to talking about VAT number and invoice for NFTs is terrified this type of problem, because they don't know what's up and what's happening in this term of invoices and in the regulation. So if we're talking about big brand, for example, I don't know, Coca-Cola, Nike, etc., they are they have a lot of experiments in terms of NFTs, crypto, but they don't have the they don't have the real approach on this type of market, because the product and the mass market are still on the social network. So our approach is that we have to move this type of market step by step from social network, from Web 2 to the Web 3. And I think that the real power of Web 3 will be take the opportunity from Web 2 and move the opportunity from Web 2 into Web 3. So the real power of Web 3 is this one. We have to move the future of Web 2 into the market of the Web 3. And we have to improve a lot of things, not only the Nemesis, but all ecosystem in terms of NFTs, cryptocurrency, etc. have to improve a lot of feature, because, for example, if you think that for mass market, install a wallet, a simple wallet, it's very, very problematic, because you have to understand the logic behind the passphrase, etc. Or if we're talking about something like a ledger, for example, or exchange, swap cryptocurrencies, NFT, the storage, there are a lot of technology that we have to improve, and the user experience is not ready to do that. So our choice in this case is have a platform that is ready for Web 2, and you can use it, for example, for mobile, without any type of problem and without any type of crypto wallet. So if you are in a Web 2, you can use like a casual gamer, like a Web 2 user. But if you have experience in terms of, if you have knowledge and experience in terms of NFTs and cryptocurrency, you can have more experience and another type of experience inside the Nemesis. And this is ready also for the brand. So also the brand can test their community with all things in terms of digital standard economy. For example, if you want to create a metaverse and close it just only for your community, and you can sell, you want to sell the ticket to enter inside the metaverse, you can do that with a standard digital ticket, and you can sell it over, I don't know, Eventbrite, for example, or other classical e-commerce. But when you are ready and you know that your community is ready and you are ready with all things that you need to work with cryptocurrency and NFTs, you can switch on NFTs and crypto, and you can have more experience in this type of.
So you're encouraging brands to come in and build their own experience for their community. That's your thinking.
Yeah, absolutely,
okay.
Absolutely.
So
absolutely.
You're not live yet, though. Do you have a go live date?
No, we are live with a lot of events. For example, not more know that we are the first. We were the first to stream a Series A football match in Italy and in worldwide, Milan Fiorentina. The first, we were the first to release Formula 1 Grand Prix in the metaverse with Monte Carlo, and now we will repeat the experience in September with Monza in circuit. The first MotoGP Grand Prix with Silverstone. The first Tour de France in a version that, for this year still unofficial, but the first with bike. The first horse riding Grand Prix in occasion of the famous Grand Prix in Rome, Piazza di Siena. The first design week in the metaverse with the Salone del Mobile in Milan. A lot of record that we have, and we are live with a lot of concerts. For example, we release a concert in terms of Marco Mengoni. That is one of the most important Italian singer. Brina Knaus, one of the most important DJ in Germany, and other experience that we released.
So I didn't realize, so the streaming, because one of the streaming events, you have lots of organization events, big names who are using the streaming function. And do they have to, how do they do it? Do they do it, so your platform, do they just come in and sign up, or what is the process that a brand like a horse racing event might want to stream their festival?
It depends. The experience in terms of metaverse will be something that you have before the event, during the event, and after the event. Otherwise, you can see it in event on YouTube, It doesn't make sense. So you must have an experience before, during, and after. What we create is a metaverse, dedicated metaverse for this type of event, for each of this type of events, and the organization of the event can create something in terms of experience, challenge, and gamification inside the metaverse. We are the only metaverse right now that are ready on both technology. We can create event in virtual reality, so inside a virtual reality metaverse in 3D space, and also in augmented reality, because, for example, for a Salone del Mobile in Milan, we organize an event like a treasure hunt all over the city. So you have to find, like Pokemon Go, you have to find hint and clue with clue inside the city. So this is very important because we can create events in real world, that is the most beautiful metaverse that we have, and in a 3D space. For user, it's very simple because they can download the application for free. They can sign in inside the application, or they can create a guest account. This is another point that is very important because you know, the privacy policy and privacy of data is very important for the user, and we know that. And we have an approach where user can explore the metaverse without any type of account. So they can enter, they can explore, they can know what's happened, and if they like it, they can convert the guest account into the real account.
Well, that's nice. So you're protecting people can have a look and feel without necessarily, oh, Jill's arrived. You know, it's like guest has arrived. I like that.
When we can, because, for example, on Oculus we can't do that because on Oculus you need the account. But, for example, we are not released on we don't have released the version on Oculus, but we are near to release it. And also in this case, we want to protect the people to have a good experience before entering.
So when I was going through your website, you were saying that you can mint a companion, reserve your land, and have fun. So explain to me that process. Why do people mint a companion? Do they have an avatar and a companion? Is that how it works?
Yeah, the companion is a follow me, is a digital goods that you can use inside the Nemesis, and is a sort of help inside the platform. So you can use for to have information inside a metaverse. So I don't know what's happened here, and I can press H, or I can tap on my companion, and the companion can help you. And another important thing that we have a customer service in game with real people that can help people to move inside the metaverse. It's not bot. We start with, of course, with bot chat, but we have real people that can answer, can help the user from companion. This is the first things. The other things is that if you have an NFTs companion, so if you both an NFT on OpenSea, you can have more other type of experience. For example, we have an dedicated gameplay inside Nemesis to level and to scale up the skill of companion, and you can train this type of companion to sell on secondary market. And this is very important because our player understand this type of opportunity, and a lot of people are now trainer of companion, and they sell for per 10 their companion. So it's very important because you can both buy something now that is on a smart level or initial level, and you can improve this level by playing with companion. And last but not least, you can use the companion to reserve the land that we release. We will release in October. So if you have a companion, you can choose a land from our first planet that will be Genesis, and you can both this type land with a 50% of discount. So have a companion.
That's happening now, is it? That's available now.
Yeah, it's available now. We closed the collection. 8,000 of NFTs is the first collection of a companion. After the release of the land, we have one companion series and season and one land season. When we close the old season, so companion and land, we release a new companion season with a different gameplay, with a different skin, and different functionality, and you can reserve the land from companion of this season. So the second planet will be released in March or April of 2023, and before you can buy the companion of this season.
What's the kind of price range for the companions and the land? What kind of price is it?
The companions, the floor price of companion is 0.05 Ethereum.
Okay, that's reasonable.
Yeah, and the land, you can buy the land. The full price will be $280, and with companion you can buy with 50% discount, so $140.
So what size is your community at the moment? Have you sold the first 8,000, or are you in the middle of selling the 8,000 companions?
We sell a lot of companion to trainer, to gamer that play with companion, and a lot of investors that are interested in the land sales. So we sell a lot of companion to small venture capital, small business angel that understand that the possibility of the land sales, and right now they buy the companion to have discount in terms of land sales. Consider that we going sold out without any type of marketing. So this is very important because we start the marketing from the end of July with the first interview, first approach on the market, but we never do marketing to close collection or other things. We sell all over and all our digital goods in terms of community. And right now we have a huge community because if you think that we don't spend €1 in marketing, right now we have around 1,200 users per day that exploring for the functionality of metaverse and play all day inside the platform, and they come back all day. And we have more or less 100,000 users signed inside the registered inside the database. So without any type of marketing. So imagine what we can do. Yeah, absolutely. Imagine what we can do when we start with marketing. Our marketing right now is only collaboration to test and to have an idea of the market in terms of brand experience and collaboration with influencer and other brand in the market. So, but we never spent euro to do marketing in this term. We start now.
Yeah, no, it's amazing. So tell me, who is the average player on the Nemesis? Describe them for me.
Yeah, 12 years old, and this is very, very significant because they don't have any type of problem to use this type of technology. From 12 years old to 25 years old, this is the block of our users. Male 75% and gamer. A lot of gamer, a lot of we use we have also a lot of people that are interested in the metaverse ecosystem, and maybe art galleries or NFTs, because we have a lot of galleries inside our metaverse. But finally, the user right now are gamer. This is very important because the people that we have right now inside the metaverse will be the buyer of the future, and if we and the brand know that. And for example, if you think that we are working with one of the most maybe the most important channel in a TV channel in Italy, And they know that they don't have appeal in terms of retention with this type of market, and they are scared about that because right now they have users that are over 40, 50 years old, but they know that in 50 in the next 10 years, 15 years, they lost this type of opportunity. And if you see the data in terms of analytics, all these type of users are on YouTube and Twitch or TikTok. And this is very important to understand because they are the gamer is not the gamer that play only on Call of Duty or War Game. The gamer is also people that work on, I don't know, Razzle or other type of gameplay. This is very important, and brands are knowing that this is a big opportunity because these people will be the new buyer of the future. So
I was going to say, do the 12-year-olds who are on the site, does mommy or daddy pay for their companions? They must borrow money, or maybe they have their own cryptocurrency. Maybe
maybe they have their cryptocurrency. Absolutely, and this is an opportunity that we have to take it because this is the situation of the market right now. So the facility that we have to move money with the cryptocurrency is something that they can't lose. Branding term, and we can't lose because if you go in a particular event, for example, where there is I don't know, Lady Gaga or another important singer, you want to be here with the right skin, for example, and Gucci or Prada or a big brand are interested in this type of market because it's digital, so you don't have supply chain, you don't have fake market, fake brand to protect. You have an entire new economy to explore. This is very, very, very important.
Is there a marketplace attached to the Nemesis as well?
Not yet, but we release it in October. We release our proprietary marketplace where you can find all collection. Right now, we are selling we are sell all our connection in terms of companion because this is the only collection that we have on OpenSea. But in a few weeks, we release also the marketplace internally.
That's a lot going on. Well, actually, and finally, I can say. Where is your team based? You're in Switzerland. Are they across Europe or are they in Asia?
No, we have a lot of people in. We start until January. Sorry, I take a breath. This January we were in 12. In just 8 months we are 43. Ooh. And we continue to grow. Consider that we have a branch in Italy where we have the engineers that work on the software, and we have another branch in Switzerland for finance and for legal, and is the legal entity of the company is in Switzerland. And we have another branch in Albania where we have all customer service and all our support people. Another branch that we are open is in UK and another one in United States. And we are looking for to open also maybe in Asia something in terms of we are looking Singapore or other things like that. But we are working with people all over the world. Because just only for the community, just only for the communication is very important to have a different type of opinion and different type of people that can work with a different approach.
Brilliant. You're embracing diversity. Well, I think it sounds amazing, and I love the fact that you've been building product, not marketing, and only now you're coming out, and you're that's why you're so well. I said before we started talking, I said you're back in May 2019. You're an OG, and you are an OG. You've been working hard, and now you're coming to market to tell people about the Nemesis. And your tagline is, get this right, the Nemesis, choose how to live it, which is a great tagline.
Yeah, choose how to live it, because we have a lot of platforms to cover. So you can use by web, by mobile. You can use it with when we release the official release on Oculus, also in virtual reality. we are the only one with virtual reality and augmented reality. This is very important because the point, in our opinion, is also that we don't want to create any dystopic metaverse, because if you see what's happened in a real world, have people that is only online and only on metaverse is not what we want to create. But there are a lot of opportunity also in the real world. So our goal in terms of 2 years is connected the real world and the virtual world. So imagine what we can do with the brand in terms of, for example, right now we have a functionality that a lot of brand in terms of skin and sorry, I lost the word in English, but a lot of brand like this type of functionality that is the skin redeem. So, for example, imagine that if you can buy a T-shirt inside a real shop, and on the receipt you have the QR code to redeem the same things inside the metaverse. This is working. A lot of with brand, and we are ready to release a lot of brand, 3 brand in by the end of September, another 5 brand, international brand by the end of December, to use this type of functionality. And it's something that they like it because we connect the real things on the metaverse and in other verse. So in other side, we can create a connection from the metaverse. So if you buy a skin of a specific brand inside the metaverse, you can have a discount to buy the same dress in a real place. So or positioning for brand. For example, if you know, a lot of brand work a lot on their position on the market with payoff or something else. For example, we know that Red Bull give you wings. We know it's 10 years or 20 years that they say to us that if you drink Red Bull, you have wing. Okay, but in metaverse, you can do that. You can take a can of Red Bull if you find inside our metaverse, and you can jump more. So it is something that can work in a position.
Yeah, so you're tying up the brand, the marketing, and then what you can do in the metaverse, which you can't do in the real world. Well, that's clever. That's very clever. I'm very impressed. I'm going to go back and look at all this again because I didn't realize you were quite so well advanced. I mean, I knew you were going a long time. And as you said, you're only just now coming to market. So I encourage people to go and look at the site. So it's the nemesis.io. Am I correct? The website?
Yeah, absolutely.
And how can they reach you if they want to talk to you? Are you on LinkedIn?
Yeah, absolutely. You have my personal link, I think, but if you don't have, I can send you.
Perfect. So Alessandro De Grandi, great name, CEO of the Nemesis. Thank you so much for your time today. It's been fascinating.
Thank you. Thank you, Jillian. Nice to meet you. Bye-bye.